How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for being here.
Oh wow. So I'm so happy about this channel and what you're doing. And you were saying that anybody can be a leader and anybody can make it. Is that true?
I believe so.
Why?
Because the rules for success are the same. And regardless of who applies it, the results are guaranteed.
Okay.
So if you take the rules and you apply it just as it is prescribed, you can get the same results of success. And anyone can take those rules and apply them.
Do those same rules apply to men and women?
Of course.
Take for example, working hard.
Of course, they apply. Man or woman. You see, the rules of success, they are not actually gender biased.
Okay.
So if you take it as a man, in fact, if you are able to apply it, you are guaranteed, almost guaranteed, the same result as if a woman took it and applied it.
Okay, so what then are the problems that make people, women in particular, not apply themselves in leadership?
So the particular reason why women need more help in applying themselves is that they come up with these excuses.
What are the excuses?
A lot. So there is first that thing that makes a woman feel that a lot of people who are already succeeding in this field are men. So they don't see people to aspire to. They don't see a lot of people who they can say, and therefore they put that idea in their head and start working already with the hindrance.
So if they saw mentors and examples or aspire towards mentors, they could be better.
They could be better.
Okay, are there any other things perhaps that could make them better?
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about things that women can particularly do. I personally feel that women have a bit weightier amount of fear as regards their ability to succeed. And so this fear weighs them down.
The fear of what?
A fear of acceptance. A woman naturally has a fight of acceptance, especially in a male-dominated sphere. So once you don't accept yourself as a woman, it has its way of showing, and everybody is going to, make the same assumption that you are already making about yourself.
What about the fear of failure? What do you think about the fear of failure? It affects everybody, but why particularly in this case? What are the main
fear
things
of failure can be helped when you have seen someone who has done it before and who has succeeded in it before. And so what I think a lot of women in leadership need are women examples, and then to begin to tell themselves that if a man applies this rule and it works, as a woman, if I apply that rule, I am going to get the same result.
So people are always talking about women and work, and that sometimes women do not put in the work. What do you say?
A lot of times the women pull back. They already make assumptions about themselves, and because of that, they don't hit as hard as they should. So there might be some advantages a woman thinks she doesn't have, and she thinks, and part of the reason I am here telling them that those advantages, they are not particularly, biased to a certain person. You actually do have the same advantages. And so if you begin to stop pulling your punches, if you begin to apply pressure, that thing you think the other person got, the person will get it. Of course, I know a lot of women who have succeeded and who will continue.
So what you are saying now is that women should work hard.
Yes.
They should put away their fears of failure.
Yes.
They should accept themselves first before the world can accept them.
Yes.
They should invest in themselves. Can you tell me more about investing in themselves?
Oh, investing in themselves means that there is work to be done. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is just going to fall on your laps because you are a woman. You have to actually work hard. You have to read books. You have to get education. You have to get information. You actually have to invest to make yourself a woman capable of leading another person.
Wow. So people rise by what they know, essentially what you're saying. And of course, you say they should get a mentor. Sometimes it's very difficult to find a mentor. How do channels like this essentially help with this?
A lot. So getting a mentor does not necessarily, like people put it, mean going to someone and saying, oh, please, can you be my mentor? You need to find someone you relate with, someone you can associate. Get everything that person has said or every book that person has written. Find ways of following in the person's step. If the person goes out and is doing something and you say this person is your mentor, go out and start imitating that person in that sense. Something will happen that will bring you together, and because you have been following this person from a distance, immediately there will be that connection immediately, and it will not be hard like people think. Oh,
what about wrong mentors that we are already following? They are already following them on Instagram, people that are giving them the wrong vibes about how they should be or how they should look at themselves, telling negative stories. How do you talk about following the positive mentor? What about this negative mentor? How should they cut themselves off?
So one thing you must realize is that sometimes you have mentors that you have not consciously submitted yourself to. But like I said about having a positive mentor, you are listening to everything that person is saying. You are reading everything that person has written. And because of that, you are submitting yourself to the spirit that person is bringing out. That person is your mentor. Look at the person's end. Look at the person's way. Is that where you want to end up? If that is where you want to end up, by all means, that person is not a bad mentor for you. But if it does not look like where you are headed, you are submitting yourself. So some of you have wrong mentors that you don't think, because you have not intentionally said this person is my mentor, but you are soaking in from that person. That is a setup.
Wow, this is so fantastic. So thank you so much for bringing this today. And thank you for having me as your host.
Thank you so very much.
All right, I'll call it a wrap.